Hey there, what's going on, YouTubers? Yep, this is Michael Strutt. And, well, we went to the other place called Cloud City. And, yeah, the one fella, he didn't win a game. But, anyways, I lost against a vampire deck. A little easy, I don't understand how that happened. Anyways, but then I faced a pretty decent Merfolk deck. Where they get big real quick, you know. But I handled them. And I faced some guy with some, I don't know what it was, but some kind of craziness where he makes big creatures, I don't know. I don't know what kind of deck it was, but anyways. So all in all, there wasn't enough people there, so it wasn't a sanctioned thing. So it was kind of just a waste of time. The wife was right. I should have just stayed home. Shouldn't have even bothered. But it was a good thing, you know. The only thing I can think of doing against vampires is throwing some black in your deck. And maybe making your sideboard full burns and some black, the couple of the kill a creature, give me 2 health or whatever it is. And then there's another card. And then the one Planeswalker. But it'd be a late game. And you don't want to get into it with those vampires in the late game because they'll have all the mana they need to bring out 10 million of them. Little cost nothing vampires. So yeah. The only way to beat the vampires is, I don't know, I tried it. I got them down to like 3 health. And then from there on out, yeah, the City's Blessing plus the other one. And I got 3. And all of a sudden, in one turn, he had 3/3 lifelinker guys. And then, yeah. And then he just had a whole bunch of vampires all of a sudden. And it was like, what? What just happened? Then he had blockers. And yeah, at that point, it was just over. So yeah, at that point it was just over. And that was it, but so I was eating, that was the meal of defeat right there. That sideboard clearly. He did not help me out at all. Total waste. Total waste of my time. Phoenixes did not help me out at all. This guy didn't use, but I guess it could help if I need to ram up faster, maybe. Didn't use. Did use. Did switch out for that at one point. I guess the other braid just got stuck in my deck at the end, but as you can see, I threw a little splash of black just so I could recreate that creature. And maybe multiple of them if I needed to. And I was going to get that other card. But you know what? I should have just went balls to the walls and just threw a bunch of black cards in there and went to red deck wins with a splash of black something. Like maybe just made the sideboard that. Maybe we'll come up with something crazy like that. Who knows? Maybe we'll do it. But yeah. Alright, so here's the basic shows. 2 of these. All sideboards. None of this stuff got used. Maybe I should have used some of that against him. I don't know. I really just don't know. She's still really good. Chandra. 2 of them. We got the 2 magma sprays, 4 lightning strikes, 4 Hazarats. Four damage lands. We went ahead and put 4 Evolving Wilds. That's that's a questionable card. I don't know if it's helping me out or not. I don't know if it's not helping me out. I don't know if it is helping me out. Oh yeah, 4 shocks. Always gotta have the shocks. Shocks, lightning strikes. Shocks and lightning strikes. So they're questionable if they're even gonna bother being in there anymore. Four of him, Prowess, Wizard. He could blow up to a 2/2, to a 3/3, to a 4/4. Depends on what you got going on there. If you just cracked him with a bunch of stuff and you got lands to play it, well, I'd go for it. Evolving Wilds. That one seems to work out. It's worked out a few times. I brought that again, Hazard. Get him. So yeah, so ideally, real quick, you're knocking him out, you're bringing him out, you're exerting him. They're only going to control him so long. Because they're going to have him, they're going to be scared of. Because they know you're a red deck. And they don't know for sure how much burn you got. You could have a bunch of little 1 thingies. For all they know. Warbringer. Shock. Another Azure. This is the guy I was talking about. Yeah, I brought him back twice. In the one game. Two different guys. He seemed pretty helpful. He was pretty threatening. They seemed worried about him. They always held back a guy. And then if you get, yeah, you got Prowse and her. They're threatening because she has the menace. They need two. You got him. Yeah, well, he's a must. He is a must. That's how you get cards right there. That is how you get a handful of cards when you got no cards. If they let them live. Exile another creature. Yeah. It's an easy card to get. You're gonna have creatures in your graveyard. You're gonna end up with them. You don't want to exile him though. Do not want to exile him. That'd be bad. Look at that. He is a bad little nimbus. Got this guy again. This guy. So yeah, ideally, you have these three. These three. Turn 1. Either turn 1, 2, or turn 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because then you have him coming in. He's going to knock out one of their little blockers. Here's Hazard. Hazard has ideally you want. Anyways. Right here, her. Two of her in the deck. Somewhere. I thought. I messed up. I don't know. Yep, two of her. She comes out, seems like quite often. I get her. She plays. You can get the other one, 1/1, or you can sack this guy for a blocker. That's how I could have won multiple games that I didn't win. Or you could turn the little 1/1 flyer into a 2/2. Or to a 2/1. But either way. So you could theoretically use that card to get rid of the Phoenix. Like if you had that card in the mana spray, you could get rid of the Phoenix that way. Very well could. The control guy, you just gotta keep hitting them. Keep hitting them and hitting them and hitting them. And hopefully they'll bite. It all depends how willing they are to go down in health. If they're willing to risk it and go all the way down to like some 3 health or 2 health and then start negating some things or whatever, then you know they definitely have the stomach. But yeah, I would say we did pretty good. So I lost against a vampire guy right in the beginning. Like I said, it was nothing special. It was just the one where it dies and creates one, and then he played. He played pretty well. Got out the cards he needed. That's for sure. Got out the cards he needed. But yeah, and the other two fellas, the Merfolk guy, he was a little bit of a challenge, but I pretty much stomped him. I mean, he was just never able to swing because he was too busy. He was too busy on the defensive, trying to control and get out some creatures. You know, that's. I mean, I guess it's really not that difficult, but I guess I don't know. You got that hexproof shit. Bullshit, that hexproof. But anyways, yep. But that's pretty much how the game went. So, if you like, please like and subscribe.